Now, to test the robot, I have programmed it with Visuino to be controlled over RemoteXY. First, I will select the board ESP32 camera. Next, I will add the shield. Keyestudio Vision Robot Smart Car Breakout. Since I want to control the robot over Bluetooth, I will set device name for the Bluetooth. I just will type robot here for device name. Next, I will add RemoteXY component to control the robot over RemoteXY. And I will place it near the motors on the shield. Now I can switch to the RemoteXY online editor and start designing my control. Add a joystick, set it to automatically center, add a slider, make it horizontal, and adjust its size and position. Select the configuration to be Visuino and switch to get the source code. Copy the source code, switch to Visuino and click on this button on the RemoteXY to open the code editor. Paste the copied code here and click OK. This will automatically configure all of the channels on the RemoteXY. The simplest thing is to connect the slider to the lights of the robot. And now to control the two motors, I need to convert direction and speed into the speed of two individual motors, left and right. For this, I will use the steering differential component. I will connect the two motors. I will connect the direction to Y and the speed to X for the RemoteXY. Now for the RemoteXY, I have to add protocol. I will add serial protocol since we are going to use serial communication over Bluetooth. I will connect the serial port to the Bluetooth serial, and the only remaining thing I need to do is to select the type of serial protocol over the Bluetooth. By default, it uses the Nordic protocol, but we will switch it to the HC08 simulation protocol. To program the robot, we need to connect the USB and then turn on the power. Without turning on the power, the ESP32 will not be powered up and will not be able to upload the code. Make sure the correct COM port is selected and click on the Upload button. The project will be compiled and then uploaded. The project is compiled and now it is uploading. The upload is completed and now we can test the robot. I will see to post the project under the video so you can download it and experiment yourself. So let's start the robot. I still have some battery left. Start RemoteXY and add new device. I have programmed the robot to be controlled over Bluetooth LE and it is listed right here. So now it's booting. I'll maneuver around so you can see how the robot is controlled. First, I can control the lighting using the slider. I can turn it around and using the joystick here, allow the robot to drive around. So now, as you can see, the fact that the front wheel is not rotating is not that bad. However, I suspect that it puts some strain on the motors when the robot turns left and right. So to fix this, I have decided to improve the robot, which I will show you in a minute. To improve the robot, I have ordered from AliExpress this wheel, which is a trackball, and I have figured out that I can mount it at roughly the proper location by using this single piece of plastic. I happen to have a spare piece of plastic from a broken scale. Unfortunately, I ordered this scale from AliExpress and it arrived broken, quite badly cracked due to bad packaging. However, I was able to salvage from it a piece of plastic, cut it, drill the necessary holes, and now I can go ahead, unscrew the front wheel, and replace it with this trackball type of wheel. So this is a small cheap improvement of the robot. And just like that, our robot should be able to rotate left and right much easier. Now it is time to test my improvement. Now I can go ahead, turn on the power on the robot, start RemoteXY, and since the robot was already added, click on it, allow to connect, and test the robot. First, of course, I can control the light, and now I can drive it around. As you can see, the newly installed wheel performs quite well. and allows for quite smooth turning around. So I believe that the robot performance has been improved by installing the new trackball type of wheel.